Welcome to World Building Fanatic. In this video, I will review the Netflix movie Spiderhead. First, I'll share my thoughts about the movie in a non-spoiler way, followed by some full spoiler discussion. So let's begin. If you have watched the trailer, then you know exactly what the movie is about. It's yet another story of a mad scientist doing unethical experiments on people. There are clear offsets from the typical formula that makes the story interesting, but these same things makes the movie boring. This movie has no intense action or thriller or even comedy. The stakes aren't high at all. Most of the movie is shot in one location and it's just people talking to each other. So if you are looking for a movie to simply de-stress after a busy day, this ain't it. In order to make the most out of Spiderhead, you need to know exactly what to expect. All actors play their part decently based on what is required of them. Meanwhile, the highlight is the character Steve, played by Chris Hemsworth. He is the most interesting of all. The movie has some level of suspense and things will get revealed from time to time. So if you are free and are in the right mood, then you should watch Spiderhead. That's my non-spoiler review. Personally, I feel that Spiderhead should have been more like the Joker, where the villain is the protagonist. Okay, from this point onwards, I'm going to talk full spoilers about the movie. So please watch this next part only after you have watched the movie, otherwise whatever I say will not make sense. I found Chris Hemsworth's character Steve the most interesting one. The reason for that is what his acting conveyed. What appealed to me about his character are the things we did not see. That is, his backstory. Steve speaks of making a better world using his drugs, but soon we realize that he does all this evil experimentation to fulfill his selfish desires. He seeks complete obedience. Having said that, I don't think Steve wants to control the world. What he seeks is simply a friend. The trigger for his obsession of controlling people with drugs might have begun because his father abandoned him, but it was just a spark that lit the fire. The fire only increased as he grew older. As an abandoned child, Steve must have struggled to make true friends. Someone he can fully trust. Even during the movie, he searches for a friend, which he sees in Jeff. That's why he maintains an open door policy. He pretends to be an employee rather than the overlord boss. Also, he seeks permission to administer drugs and there's no security. These are clear offsets. What I observed while watching the movie is that the ultimate goal for Steve is not to make the obedience drug work. It is to make a friend. Rather, to find a way that works to make a friend. Steve wants Jeff to be his friend. Jeff is the character played by Miles Teller. But unfortunately, Jeff falls in love with this other woman. As we know, no friendship is stronger than true love. That's why Steve feels betrayed and wants to remove the girl out of the picture. Even though Steve does some bad things, I feel the movie should have ended with the completion of Steve's redemption arc. Basically, Jeff should have made Steve realize that what he's doing is wrong. There's no drug to make a friend. If he seeks friendship, then all he needs to do is ask. This would have followed by Steve destroying all the drugs and abandoning his research and leaving the facility with Jeff. The end. Thank you. I also love how the movie highlights the fact that we aren't defined by the chemical activity in our brain, hence drugs aren't the solution to every problem. If you got a problem in your life, no chemical will make it go away. The best solution to that is to talk about it.